Hello, I'm Jonil Brown and welcome to part 2 of Gaming Addictions documentary. To some, they are the favored source of entertainment. A lot of people play video games, but how many of them are really addicted? Junior Roy Ellis. He's a gaming fanatic. Well, we're lucky we had time just to get an interview with him to find out why he's addicted to games till he'll pay it even 3/4 of his day.
Well, my name is Juno Roy Ellis.
Okay, Mr. Ellis. Where do you normally play video games?
Well, I normally play video games around a table or a bench where I can rest my laptop.
You play games at game shops?
Well, no, too crowded.
Yeah. At your home?
Yes, I play video games at home.
Please state the type of games you often play.
I really like games with swords and guns. Example, Devil May Cry.
Do you consider yourself to be addicted to your most frequently played game?
Well, sometimes I believe that I am addicted to my most frequently played game.
Which game do you most frequently play?
Well, at the moment I am playing Naruto Shippuden Ninja Star 3.
How frequent do you spend playing games?
Well, I spend almost...
3/4 of your day, Mr. Ellis?
Well, basically, let me explain. Like, on a typical day, when I don't have school, there's really not much to do at home in terms of chores or say bringing out a goat or anything like that. So basically sometimes I sit around the laptop and just play games. Sometimes I miss even my breakfast or lunch sometimes because the game is so nice to play.
So, what is it that is in this game that keeps you away from breakfast?
Well, to tell you the truth, the action, the fact that you do things that normally you wouldn't do in real life. Example, you see a man and you just take out a gun and shoot him in the head, no consequences. Like that's in Grand Theft Auto 4 or in Naruto Shippuden, you use a sword and you cut a man, cut off his hand or you cut him in two. Things like that you hardly see in real life. You see that action that is in the game, it gravitates, it grabs you towards that game.
So, okay, Mr. Ellis, for one day, if all your games would be confiscated, how would you cope?
Well, I guess I would cope pretty normally. In that I would have to find other things to do other than playing games.
What are these other things?
Other things like doing house chores, homework, and even going for a walk to get my mind off the games.
Okay. For someone addicted to games, what warnings would you give these persons?
I would give the well, basically, I would give the person, I would say to the person, do not play games too much, or if they're playing it, they should, the angle at which their wrist is should vary between 30 and say 60 degrees. In that, if it goes any lower than that, they will develop problem in their wrist.
But Mr. Ellis, these addicts are so addicted to the games that they don't even care about the health risk. We want to get them away from the game. So, what are your suggestions?
My suggestion is really, if somebody is addicted to something, then maybe you could find something that they're even more addicted to and give it to them.
Like,
Alright, example, if a person is, say, addicted to Naruto Shippuden, the game, then maybe that person is even more addicted to the cartoon. So maybe you could download the cartoon and give it to them, and they in turn would basically cut down on the amount of time they play the game.
okay, for say I'm addicted to Need for Speed. What else could I be addicted to get me away from playing Need for Speed?
Well, if you're addicted to Need for Speed, maybe you could watch a movie with cars in it racing. Example, Fast and the Furious, or even Gran Turismo, and some other games that has drifting and car racing in it.
Alright, okay, Mr. Ellis. Play games and spending time with your friends and families.
Well, usually when I am playing games, my friends are usually there. So basically, they're the ones who I play with.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Ellis. It was fun and informative having this interview with you, sir.
Yeah, thank you very much.
And there we have it, Mr. Ellis telling us why he's addicted to games. And stay tuned for part 3, where we'll reveal the most addicted gamer revealed by our questionnaires, as he sums up why he is addicted to games. No hints. Stay tuned.